James Sherman said in the book Rejection, "You can't go back and make a new start, but you can start right now and make a brand new ending." Hello, my name is Shannon Maloney, and I recently learned to use iLanguage with my partner of 8 years. I believe that you can start right now and change the endings of conflicts and difficult conversations in your interpersonal relationships with the use of iLanguage. To use iLanguage, we first must understand what it is and how to use it effectively. Second, we will discuss my experience when attempting to communicate with my partner about a conflict regarding his favorite activity, video games. Lastly, I'll discuss with you my experience using iLanguage, the result of the conversation, and how iLanguage and I had a positive impact on our communication and our relationship. First, we will discuss what is iLanguage. Instead of using you language, like you don't ever come home on time, use an I statement, like I feel anxious when you don't come home on time. Would you please give me a call when you're going to be running late in the future? iLanguage is a powerful means of communicating that captures the listener's full attention while minimizing defensiveness. First, one must determine the difference between behavior and facts. The ability to recognize, label, and reflect feelings accurately helps facilitate this iLanguage. So how do we use iLanguage? Step 1. State your observations and describe the behavior and facts you see and hear without evaluating. Step 2. Provide your interpretation of the behavior. Step 3. State your feelings. Step 4. Describe the outcome, results, or consequences of your observations, interpretations, and feelings. And step 5. Make a request. This step clarifies the need of the speaker and suggests something tangible that the listeners can do to address the speaker's concern. So iLanguage can enhance the interpersonal communication by preventing conflict from escalating. In the heat of the argument, it's easy to forget the rules of maintaining conversations. And these rules are divided up into 3 principles: turn-taking, dialogue, and cooperation. iLanguage covers all of that. Now I will discuss how poor communication skills affect relationships through my own. My partner frequently begins playing video games all evening, often late into the night. This habit over time has really bothered me and began to make me feel insecure in our relationship. Was he bored of me? I would communicate so awful. I would say things like, "You love your Xbox more than me." You language is the language of blame. Hutchinson, 2021. And quite often it's the language of marriage. I knew that to my partner, playing video games was a hot topic and that he was sensitive about it. The consequences of communicating in this accusatory, aggressive manner would end up in an argument and create a rift between us for days. Now I will share with you my first experience using iLanguage. The last 3 nights, my partner started playing video games right after dinner until 3 a.m. So my I statement went like this: I noticed you played video games right after dinner until 3 a.m. the past 3 nights. My interpretation is that something is bothering you and you are avoiding me. I am starting to feel self-conscious. I have noticed myself being unable to get a good night's sleep because I am insecure about our relationship. If I am incorrect about my assumption, would you be willing to play video games with me tomorrow night? My partner appeared nervous at first when I began the conversation. After finishing my I statement, he responded with a smile and a hug and said, "I didn't know you felt like that." Of course we can, honey. By communicating with iLanguage, we resolved our conflict in a respectful, loving manner that made both of us feel satisfied and understood in the relationship. I learned that my micro expressions were very important with iLanguage. Using a genuine, loving expression instead of a forced fake smile with tight lips had a great impact on my partner. Perception checking is often a helpful communication tool that can improve understanding and prevent conflicts. You Provide a factual, non-judgment description of the behavior. Interpret different possibilities. And ask your partner for clarification. In conclusion, this experience using I-language was a success because it took a difficult conversation and it turned it into a positive, confirming interaction. I firmly believe that by using I-language, you can bring about positive changes in relationships like your spouse or your partner. Recall we first discussed what I-language was and how to use it. I shared an example of my own poor communication. And lastly, I described my first experience using I-language with my partner and how positively it impacted our relationship. Just remember that this experience has taught me that I-language can serve as a bridge to bring us closer together. Thank you and have a good day.